Hi everybody, Gary Williams here for Toolbarn.com's Barn Banter. Hey, it's a new construction season, right? New year, new construction, all that good stuff, which means that a lot of you are going to have to do a lot of wiring. Well, we've got a way to add a spark to your toolbox with some great tools from Southwire that'll help you do that, whether it's running wire or trimming it or cutting it or measuring it, whatever you're doing. We've got great tools from Southwire to show you, so stick with us. I'm here with Mike Kemp from Southwire, and Mike has brought a variety of things for us to look at, including fish tapes, which I've always kind of liked. But this is the older model of fish tape, right? With the metal tape, and you
correct.
Brought
That's the more traditional. Correct.
And you've brought a newer one that is the new improved model, pretty much, basically.
Yeah, new and improved is a good way of putting it. These are our new fish tapes. Came out in October.
Mm-hmm.
Do a few different things than the old metal fish tape. They don't have any memory or anything. You can actually tie this into a knot and not have to worry about breaking it, anything of that nature. Right. It comes in two different sizes as far as the size of the diameter. Yeah, 3 millimeter, which is this one. It also has a one that's 4.5 millimeter for those tougher applications.
Sure.
Also, this one has the metal swivel head,
right,
which makes it easier to pull around corners and get through. We also have a non-conductive head.
Okay.
This part of the fish tape is completely non-conductive.
Okay.
So that when you add that non-conductive head, you don't have to worry about any electricity.
And the advantage of this type of tape versus the metal tape. I don't
this
know,
one
you
here
still
is,
sell the metal, but
yeah, still sell the metal. There's still places that's needed, but this has a polymer on it, and it has a kind of a coating on it that allows it to push through and pull through a lot easier. Cuts the friction down, so it makes it a lot easier to.
And it's still durable. The tape itself is lighter weight.
Lot lighter weight and more durable, actually.
Okay.
Because you don't have to worry about it if you bend it or anything, it breaking or folding over.
Okay,
So.
and we of course have those on Toolbarn.com. I bet you knew that, but stay tuned because we got more. Mike, when I was a kid, not that long ago, all right, a long time ago, pliers were pretty basic. They've changed over the years, and now people really like tools that do a lot of different things, and you've got some pliers that do a lot of different things. Why don't you just kind of tell us about these?
Yeah, these are our new linesmen. Nice thing about these is not only are they a linesman, there's bolt cutters in now for the 6/32 and 8/32, which is very common that all electricians are using.
Right.
It also has a stripper built into it. So now, instead of having to carry a stripper, a bolt cutter, a cutter and everything's on one tool.
Right.
This also has a reamer on the side of it. So let's say they're putting conduit in and stuff, they can actually ream out the conduit instead of having to grab their drill or their conduit reamer and do that. Everything's on one tool. So now, instead of carrying 5 or 6 tools, they're carrying one.
Well, that would certainly lighten the work belt or tool belt just a little bit there.
It does. It lightens the tool belts. It makes things easier for them. We also have the other ones that are very multifunctional. This one here is a cutter, stripper, needle nose, and a crimper, along with a reamer. So a lot of different functions on a lot of our tools now.
Well, and that's what everybody, it seems like no matter what kind of tools we're using, they want it to do more than just one thing, so they don't have to carry 10 different things with them, right?
That is correct.
Pretty much the size of it?
Yep,
Okay.
that's correct.
Great. Well, we've got these at Toolbarn.com also. One of the things that I think always bugs me about electricity is I can never really see what it's doing. You got to have good tools to figure out what's really going on behind
Whether it's
those
on or
walls,
not.
right?
Correct.
So you've got some here. Why don't you just go down the line and explain these for us?
Well, we've got meters that basically are for everything that either a homeowner would use or a commercial or industrial guy could use. One of the things that all electricians use is what's called a non-contact voltage detector. We have a new one that is IP67, which is waterproof and dustproof. Has a flashlight on the back. That way they can see what they're doing when the power's out. It is audible, and there's a light on it to show them, so they can either see it or hear it. This one also has a 12-volt function, so they can do low voltage, those types of things.
So this will detect the voltage in a socket or a switch or whatever.
Or a cord or anything else
cord,
like that.
anything
It'll
else,
tell them it's very sensitive, let them know that there's power there. Go shut off the power before you work on something.
Right. And I was just going to say, you probably, just because you can detect it doesn't mean you ought to just go ahead and tear into it without taking proper precautions.
That's correct.
Right?
This is a huge safety thing to tell
Yeah.
you whether there's power there or not.
Right.
That's
And
what
then
it's
if
for.
there is, go shut it off at the box, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, let's move down the line. Tell me about these things.
Multimeter. This is a great tool for whatever you need to do as far as
Right.
checking boxes, outlets, those types of things.
Okay.
Has a lot of different functions, from volts, meter, or ohms, all resistance, all kinds of different things.
Okay.
And then there's what's called a clamp meter, which this actually just clamps around the wire,
Right.
and then it tells you what's going on. So this one here, you'll have leaders and you'll hook things up. This one here, you actually just clamp it around it. A couple nice features about this one and some of our multimeters are, they have non-contact voltage detectors built right into the tip here.
Right.
So instead of having to check with this and then use this,
Yeah.
it's all right here.
Okay.
A couple of the other new things that we've come out with are Bluetooth.
Right.
So you can actually use these with your phones and your iPads and things like that, and hook things up, walk away, turn it on, see everything on your phone. You can record, you can
Yeah.
take screenshots, you can email stuff right from there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That really is. So you can. So basically, that gives you a little bit of distance, and there's safety and distance a lot when you're working on electricity a lot of times.
Correct. They can hook things up, walk away, turn on the power. That way they don't have to be standing where they're in danger.
Right.
Correct.
Right. Great. Well, the bottom line is that tools for measuring, detecting, working with electricity have come a long way over the past few years, and certainly Southwire is right there in the middle of that whole process, and not in front of it, I think you would say. Probably,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yep.
Okay, great. Well, look, we've got a great selection of Southwire tools on Toolbarn.com. We've also got more videos on the tools and other things that we've shown you from Southwire today, so I would highly recommend you go to Toolbarn.com, check those tools out, check everything out on Toolbarn.com, and join us next time. Thanks for being with us.